Casey's biggest hits.
7 years ago this week, back in 1990, one of the biggest hits in the USA was Black Velvet, a sultry #1 smash sung by a singer dressed at the time in nothing but a bathing suit. I'll have details and that big hit after this. Coming up as we roll into the 4th hour of our survey, the story of how a Canadian heat wave helped newcomer Alannah Byles record the hit that became Canada's Single of the Year. It's a tribute to Elvis.
Casey's Coast to Coast. Casey's Top 40.
Now, we're up to newcomer Alannah Byles and the story of how a Canadian heat wave helped her to record the hit that was recently named Canada's Single of the Year. That hit is Black Velvet. It's the song written as a tribute to Elvis Presley. And Alannah says that in saluting the king, she wanted to make sure she got everything just right. So she researched her performance just like an actress would if she were researching a play or a movie or a TV show. She read every Elvis book she could get her hands on, and she listened to Elvis's classics to help her get in the mood. Then Alannah went into a studio and recorded the song. When she was done, her producer told her she'd done a great job. In fact, he didn't see how she could improve on it. But Alannah had her doubts. Sure, the song was raw and bluesy like she wanted it, but something seemed to be missing, and she didn't know what it was. Well, one day, not long after that, Alannah woke up and found herself in the midst of a Canadian heat wave. The mercury had soared to the high 90s. And suddenly, Alannah realized exactly what was missing from Black Velvet. It needed a steamier, more sultry vocal. A vocal that would capture the feeling of Elvis's part of the world, the hot, humid American South. So Alannah immediately called her producer and arranged to go back into the studio that very day. She says the place was as hot as an oven. It got so hot she had to change clothes and strip down to a swimsuit. But she kept right on recording. Alannah says, quote, "That weather was perfect. You could really get the sense in my voice that I was singing in a hot place like Memphis, wiping the sweat off my brow." Well, the song Alannah recorded in all that heat has turned out to be pretty hot stuff. It's been a huge hit in Canada, winning their equivalent of the Grammy, the Juno Award, as Single of the Year. South of the border, here in the U.S., Alannah's steamy tribute to Elvis in the American South has been certified gold.
Hi, this is Alannah Byles, and now back to American Top 40 with Shadoe Stevens.
Thank you, Alannah. So now we're up to that woman who recorded her first Top 40 hit, dressed in a bathing suit. The song is Black Velvet by the bluesy rock singer from Toronto, Canada, Alannah Byles. In the summer of 1987, Alannah cut the vocals for the song, but she wanted to redo them because she felt that she could do it better. So let's let Alannah take the story from there.
We went in, and it was probably the hottest day in 1987 up in Toronto. It was a very hot spell. And I went in, and it worked much in my favor, simply that I wanted the vocal to sound like you were singing about how hot it was. I wanted the vocal to have that heat in it. You can make it sound sexy if you want, but it was really because it was boiling hot. So I took my shirt off and was down to my swimsuit simply because of the heat factor.
That's Alannah Byles, who told AT40 why she recorded her first Top 40 hit in a bathing suit.
Hi, this is Alannah Byles, and if you've got a question about the charts or hit songs or want to make a long-distance dedication, grab a pencil and a piece of paper, and I'll give you the American Top 40 address in a few moments.
The hits from coast to coast.
I'm Shadoe Stevens, and here we are, the place every singer, songwriter, and producer dreams of. #1 on the Billboard Pop Singles chart. And rising to the top this week is a song that offers exact evidence that even though he died 13 years ago in August 1977, Elvis Presley is still a tremendous influence and inspiration in popular music. Here's what this singer from Toronto, Canada told us.
It was written by Christopher Ward, my songwriting partner, and he went down to Memphis. He was producing a special on Elvis. And while he was down there, he took it from the point of view of the fans, whereby he went down on a busload of people that were going down to the 10-year anniversary of Elvis's death. He went down with a crew and shot the whole show from the fans' perspective. And I think what happened to him in turn was their love for this man that existed 10 years after his death moved him to write this beautiful imagery that's encompassed in this song.
And that's the Canadian singer who this week takes her very first hit to the top. The new number one song in the USA is by Alannah Byles, Black Velvet.
Hi, this is Alannah Byles, and here's that American Top 40 address. American Top 40, Post Office Box 2000, Hollywood, California, USA, 90028. That's Box 2000, Hollywood, USA, 90028. Okay, Shadoe, take it away.
The shadow. The shadow. Counting down.
We've just begun our hit trip to number one. I'm Shadoe Stevens. It's American Top 40, and next is the woman from Toronto, Canada, who was born on Christmas Day. She took her first hit, Black Velvet, to number one, and now the follow-up climbs a notch to 39, her second week in the countdown. Here's Alannah Byles, and Love Is.
The hit from coast to